welcome back to my YouTube channel. Friends, today is special, right? So special. I'm joined by the one and only TikTok celebrity. Yay! Okay, you guys, if you've not watched any video from this girl, I don't even know which Uganda you're in. But well, I'm honored to have her here today. She's also my friend. Please, girl, introduce yourself. Say hi. Say live mom. I feel so good.
Hi,
you guys.
people. My name is Princess and Lorraine's friend. Yes. Yeah, Princess. We shall get to know each other as the video progresses.
You guys, I'm so excited. Well, our Princess and I today want to talk about something that we've really been thinking about, and that's something about being single in this day and era, where so many people have ideas of how you should be married by this age, how you should be dating someone in a serious relationship leading towards marriage. Please note, we are not against anyone dating.
Nope.
We are excited for you. We are happy for you, girl. You're doing well. But these sisters right here are not dating and just want to share their stories, basically. So, Princess, I'll start with you. Tell me one of those annoying statements you hear people talking about.
This thing of friends having functions, and then someone is like, oh, we are waiting for yours, or your birthday reaches, and then they're like, this year, it shouldn't leave you the same. Like, I feel like, you guys, you need to leave everything to God's timing.
Yeah.
You get? And those small comments, just realize that we get them from everywhere, from family, our parents, our relatives, our aunties, our friends, so like even other people, like if you know that's a statement that comes naturally, just imagine other people have also said it and avoid it. You get? Trying to take the unique path and of you know, trying to, I don't even know what to say, but Bambi, that thing of we are waiting for your turn to twagala.
And friends, when we tell you congratulations, it doesn't mean that you should say I'm waiting for you. It's your day, shine. Learn how to take in compliments.
I know.
Take in the compliment. Right here, it's a thing of we are not encouraging anything.
Yes.
We are just here basically to share our stories, to tell you the things, the struggles of being in this season where you're in a space of your relatives finding you. Please notice those relatives you don't even talk to on a daily. But there one time when you meet them at say a function or something, their thing is, why aren't you dating? Who is the guy? When Twambala Kanzo is actually usually the things of Amagomesiga Fegali ready. Yeah. It's great. We love marriage. Marriage is beautiful, but we also trust that God's timing
is the best. You know, Isaiah 60:22 says that I, the Lord, in its time will hasten it. You get? So, and then you guys stop making it appear as if marriage is oxygen, marriage is what. Like, we've really seen very happy marriages, but we've equally seen marriages where people are stuck. And let me tell you guys, the only thing worse than being single is being married and unhappy. You get? So I feel like let us actually encourage the single people to make use of the season while it still lasts, because once you get married, that's for life. You get? You know, before you were alone and you could make independent decisions, this time you are stuck with someone. Whether you've made the right decision about the person or the wrong one, that's the person you're stuck with, because for us divorce is totally unheard of and it's impossible. So you really have to make sure that you make it right the one time you're going to make it in your lifetime.
Yes, so Princess, you talked about seasons, and in here, I just want you to tell us a little bit what can a girl who is waiting on God be doing, to, you know, embrace your individuality, to embrace your purpose. What can you be doing? What are some of these things where you don't find yourself up, you know, in temptations or even sleeping around or doing the wrong things? What can you be very intentional about doing to grow through this?
Number one, everyone on earth has talents and hobbies. You get? So while you are single, because let's be real, there are some hobbies you cannot continue with once you're married. Things like dancing, you know. While I was at campus, I used to go out dancing 5 times a week. Right now I'm older, even if I wanted to, I don't have that time. You get? I don't have that time, and certainly that energy may have worn out too. So I feel like it's when you're single, it's a time for a girl to do her hobbies, you know. Make sure you enjoy it to the fullest so that once you settle down, you don't have any kind of fixation issues. And that time, let this time be a time for you to build your talents. You get? Everyone on planet Earth was given, and you know, some people think that talents are about singing, dancing, cooking or whatever, but no, there's some people have a talent in organizing, there's some people have talent in dressing up, in making fashion, in styling. Make sure you enhance your talent, or look for it if you haven't, if you think you don't have it, look for it and make sure you grow it. Another time, get to bond with people, get to know different people. You get? Because a time will come when your friends are all married and you're probably now, it's a new thing to adjust and the kind of distance. What will happen? What happens when the friends are now married and for you're single? Try to make sure that you build relationships with other fellow single people so that you're able to encourage each other. Because with the time, because your friends are married, the struggles become different, you know, the prayer points become different, and single people will understand single problems. Married people will understand married issues. Yeah.
Please note, she's not emphasizing or encouraging pity parties. This is not a pity party kind of situation. No, it is a thing of actually getting comfortable with who you are
and making the most of the season while it can last.
Yes. So we just want you to get this right. It's not a pity party kind of thing. No. Empower yourself to enjoy your individuality. Empower yourself. Invest more time in seeking God. Be in ministry. Be a part of ministry. Evangelize. Do the things, because it's in your youthfulness that you still have that energy and time. You have less responsibilities. Basically enjoy you, discover who you are, travel, have that bucket list,
build your finances.
Very important.
Build your finances, because right now you have no excuse of, because you know, once you're married, the financial decisions are for a couple. You get? And there's some things you just can't even afford or think about once you're married and you have children, or you even have family vision to follow and put into practice. So make sure you grow your personal finances. Take that bucket list, as you've said. You know that if you want to travel all you can, because travel as much as you can. I don't know, like really, I feel like singleness is one of the most underrated times in one's life, and yet it's very, very crucial and important for one to enjoy. And by that, you guys, let me tell you, as long as you do not appreciate yourself when you're single, you will never appreciate yourself when you're married. Never. So first enjoy, so that someone doesn't have to find you when, you know, imagine you get married at 30 as a lady and you have no education to yourself, your personal finances, you're living at the verge of starving. Like, what's that? Like, what have you been doing with all your time and, you know, idleness while you are still single?
Yeah, one of the things that actually stood out for me, sometime we met we were doing gang and we met this elder, whose name I won't mention, but they said something that when you're getting married, you bring your 100 and your 100, and together you get a 200.
Yes, not 50-50.
Not a 50 or 60 or you get.
Some are complete, you know. Yes. You are complete alone.
Yes. You are created in God's image, friend. I just want to speak to anyone who is discouraged. You feel like your calendar, you know, you even dread celebrating your birthdays because you feel like, and also, I feel like one of the things you can do for yourself right now is to trust that God has a great plan for you. And then to keep away from negative energy. Yes. Keep away from people who make you feel like less than because you're not with a man, or less than because you're not, and trust God for the very best. In this time, take off time to work on you. Work on the things you like.
Get rooted in the word.
Get rooted in the word. Get to know who you are, who God thinks you are. Because guess what? You're beautiful. You're enough. You're worthy. You're complete. Yeah. So, Princess, do you have anything?
Any parting notes? I'll still say the word. You know, scripture is very, very clear, and for me, I feel that's what keeps me going. You know, there is a scripture I found that says, "None shall lack her mate." You get? Like, for me, that scripture really encourages me. Like whenever I find, people getting married, and for a particular reason I start wondering, like, oh my God, when is my time? I just remember the Bible was quite clear. None shall lack her mate. You get? So I don't know what makes people faint, because God is the one who made the seasons and the times. And he even said that he will restore those years that have been eaten. So in case even you feel like time is going, no, God can redeem time. Just make sure you're working according to his purpose and in his will, and there will be no time lost, there will be no time wasted.
Yeah.
That's all.
With that, you can't add anything else. But also, before we go, I just feel like we can't leave this place without encouraging anyone who is in a bad relationship. Sis, leave. It's never worth it. You're worthy, you're complete, and there is more to life than just being in a place where you're not appreciated, where someone makes you feel like they're helping you. No, leave. And guess what? There is like more to life. There is more in God. There is just so much more that can happen. Right? Yeah, so we just want to encourage anyone out there. Keep growing yourself. Keep loving on you. There's so much more that God has in stock for you. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. Till next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.